Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. You see the title, you see these beautiful custom figures, and we're going to do our best to review them all in a short period of time. So let's go. All right, so we're back. So I did a widescreen because there's a lot of customs here. All right. I don't know if you guys know, but Masters of the WWE Universe was released, I want to say back in 2021, 2020, 2021, and it didn't last that long. Probably ended back in 2023. It came out with 6 waves, and I thought it was really cool because I'm a wrestling fan, and I'm not a huge Masters of the Universe fan, but I do like the concept. I've seen cartoons, I've seen the movies, but I like the concept of what they were doing, and I still haven't even collected every one from the series because the last 2 series was hard to get those figures. But I was like, you know what? They're done with the line. Let me continue to make my own line because there was a lot of wrestlers that they did not do. So I'm going to try to go over everyone. I'm not a huge Masters of the Universe fan. So like I said, I'm not going to remember everyone I kind of did a representation of, but I'm going to try my best to do. All right. So as I'm going, I will talk about each and every one of them, and then we will go from there. All right. So since this one is in front of me, this is Karrion Kross, and he is Hordak in his little world. So pretty much what I do is, I buy parts off of eBay. I get the figures, the Mattel figures, and I pop the heads on. You can use some of the hands and stuff. Some of them I painted. See, I put Cross. I painted Cross on there. This is his original jacket. That's Hordak's. So this is just a mismatch of Hordak, his accessories from the origin line, um, the Karrion Kross figure, and a lot of the Masters of the WWE Universe body parts. So there's Karrion Kross. There's his little crossbow right there. I got this off of eBay, just for him to sit in. So there we go. Put him to the side. And then I have Scarlett, his wife, the only female custom I've made. So like I said, some of the parts, like the hands and the head, is from Scarlett and the little clock, but the actual body is, I believe it's Stephanie McMahon, that I just painted all black. You guys see where I'm going? It's just a kit bash of a bunch of different figures, and just putting them together. All right. So let's go with this one here. This one is Vader. He's Representative Zodak, I believe he is, the enforcer of the Masters of the Universe. Masters of the Universe, sorry. I'm going to mix those two up a lot. I did have him on a different body, but when the Superstar line came out and they had this, I decided to do a bigger, because, Vader's a big guy, and then also his head here. So he's the enforcer of the Masters of the WWE Universe. This is Otis. I painted his shield. Those, see the boots there, just to make them taller. Those are Andre the Giant boots from the Masters of the WWE Universe line. And that's the Otis head, his hands, and I painted the wrists there. So he doesn't have a weapon or anything. He's a giant. He don't need no weapon. Sorry, not Otis. So I'm saying Otis. Omos. So there you go. All right. And the next two kind of go together. But this is Titus O'Neil. A fun fact, I had to paint the skin. So I had to look for paint for the skin. And because he is a lot darker than a lot of the other darker skin wrestlers. So I had to find, and I think I did a pretty good job matching to his head and his hands. So, and then I painted, you know, the Hypno armor, and obviously he still has the blue on the Hypno there. Now he does have his Hulk, and I named him Daryl. I think his name was Daryl. Darren, sorry, Darren. The Primetime Players. You guys remember the Primetime Players? Well, this is Titus, and this is Darren, the Primetime Players. All right, those we're going back in time now. Okay, Primetime Players was a long time ago. All right, and this one is Heath as Roboto. And the reason I says one of two because this is Slater Gator. All right, I do have a Instagram page that I've posted a lot of this stuff on. I haven't posted Slater Gator yet, but that's what I was doing this. This is the Roboto from the mini comic from the Masters of the WWE. Sorry, the Masters of the Universe origin line. His body, and all I did was take the hand of Heath, his head, and then his body, and then the rest of the Roboto, I just put it onto the body. So, yeah, I didn't do any paint or anything with this one. Literally just put it all together. So let's go with this one. This is Eddie Guerrero, representing Digitino, the numbers guy from Sunman, I believe. I did paint the this little staff. I put the head on. The rest of the body is Digitino. I painted Digitino's things white, so we have, you know, representing the white tape that he wraps around his arm and his thing. And I painted the boots. I painted the tights, and yeah, and then I put them together. And once we're done here, I'll take a shot of everything so you can kind of see what who everybody is. This next one here is Big Boss Man. He represents Mechaneck. I painted the stripes on his pants right there. I painted the vest of Mechaneck. The neck does come off, but you know, I'm not going to do all that. But yeah, this is the Big Boss Man, Mechaneck. You know, Mechaneck is kind of like a police officer. So, all right. So this next one was originally Stone Cold Steve Austin's second one. But as you can see, that is not Stone Cold Steve Austin. That is Cesaro, the Swiss Superman. So for the last wave, they did Stone Cold as this bionic whatever. And I'm like, that looks more like, you know, Cesaro, the Swiss cyborg. So I'm like, I'm just going to buy a Cesaro figure and put his head on this. And that's exactly what I did. No painting, no nothing. That's the Swiss Superman. And when he's Claudio Castagnoli in AEW now. So the almighty Bobby Lashley, he's supposed to represent Clamp Champ. I literally didn't paint him or anything. I think this was the first one I built. Yeah, this is the guy that started it all. He used to have the WWE Championship at the time, but you know, it's just different body parts, and I put them all together. This one here took some time to get, but this is Ken Shamrock, Power Punch Ken Shamrock. Didn't really do too much painting to the armor, just this right here. I painted it gold so it'd be different. This is Thunder Punch He-Man's Thunder little effects. I did paint the boots. I added the gold. I painted this because it was his green. This is literally his green from the figure, his green knee pads. I painted the trunks, little gold. So yeah, I did all that. That was me. I would literally stay up till like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. That's why I don't really do it anymore. And plus, I lost interest, to be honest with you. If you go to, I will link it in every video. I link it in, but go to that Instagram page and see my presentation on a lot of these ones that I introduce. I've been doing this for a while. That Instagram page was started because of this. I wanted to share what I was doing. So this is the championship. I was going to do some type of tournament, but like I said, I lost interest because staying up all those nights and not getting sleep. So this came with The Rock from the Masters of the WWE line. And so I just used it. It was going to be like a championship. So this is Tatanka. He represents Boltman. Once again, this is Tatanka, Mattel figure, 2 of his axes. I painted this right here to look leather because it was originally blue. You know, I painted, this is Ultimate Warriors boots. So I painted this. So it looks leather as well. Obviously, he's Native American. So I got this as well here painted. And yeah, I'm proud of this one. I really do like this one. Tatanka was one of my favorites growing up. Then here is King Hiss representation. This is Randy Orton. I had a whole backstory of this. I have a few that I haven't finished yet, but I did this when Randy Orton and Edge were, you know, at the time feuding. So in this world, Edge would have been, you know, would have chopped off his arm, so the snake took the place of the arm, and you know, Edge is using that as his snake battle armor. So I'm not finished with Edge yet, but I will post that on Instagram once I am. Yeah, this is Randy. Pretty cool, huh? I wanted him to be different. So this is WWEternia He-Man representation. So I made this as a Miz since, you know, he didn't start out with WWE. As you can see, his hands, see, it's kind of like a Venom. I painted the hands and the face and the eyes. See the eyes? Yeah, I did all that. So it's supposed to be anti-WWE, you know, since he didn't start it. And of course, now we all respect him and everything. You see the hands or whatever right there. So I pretty much didn't paint too much on here. I painted the boots so it'd be all black. I painted the trunks so it'd be all black. You know, then I painted the face and everything, the hands. But other than that, I didn't really touch too much on this. But yeah, I like the way how this came out. So it made sense to me to do, you know, anti-Eternia He-Man as the Miz. And I've been using these stands from Ringside Collectibles for these guys. All right. And also, I've been using this spice rack for them in my shelf as well. I'm trying not to go too fast so you guys can see everything, but I don't want it to be a whole long video as well. Like I said, go over to my Instagram. You can see them a lot closely. But when I'm done talking, I'll do more. So this one is supposed to be a Shield representation of Seth Rollins. They already did him in the line, but I wanted to do like a Shield, you know, Dean Ambrose and all that. But like I said, I kind of lost interest in the whole thing. So I did paint, you know, some of the pants here, the Shield, because originally this was like brown or something like that. So, but I did paint that. So, and then got him a new head compared to the old one that they did. It wasn't one of the waves. But yeah, that's my Shield Seth Rollins. Then this is kind of a mashup, but this is the Rock Atom. I thought it was funny when I did it. I did a whole presentation. Go to Instagram. I'm gonna keep saying that. This one is pretty cool. The presentation I did for that, I literally had like a light shining down on him. So I painted, all of this. This was an old Rock. The body, the leg. I painted the legs. I painted that right there, the little thunder. I painted no, I didn't. I don't think I painted that. The gauntlets. But yeah, this is from the Rock figure. Majority of this. So, and this is Apollo Crews, representing Sunman. And as you can see, I did paint a lot of this myself. The shield, put Apollo head on there. And this right here goes on the neck, but he don't have no neck, so it didn't fit. So I just did double-sided tape and put it on the back. So it's pretty cool. I liked it. I painted all this myself. So yeah, I just needed Sunman representation, and Apollo Crews was the man for the job. Snout Sprout representation is Otis, the working man. So I literally ripped the head apart for Snout Sprout. So Otis could be like a working man, like a fireman, somebody. Because at the time he was known as the working man Otis. So I painted the backpack. It was all red. You can kind of see the red a little bit. You see it right there? You kind of see that, but I painted it all black. And just trying to, make it, I painted the trunks as well. I think I did a pretty good job with this one. This is one of my favorites that I've made. Otis, the working man. So this was one of the earlier ones as well. This is not a Masters of the WWE Universe body at all. This is the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast body of Brian Myers, the professional. I forgot what his catchphrase is. The professional wrestler, something like that. So the professional escape artist. So yeah, all I did was paint the backpack. This came from, I forgot what the name of that guy is, but yeah, I painted the hook. I painted the backpack. I even painted this right here. So I try to make that an M for Brian Myers. But yeah, this is my only figure that's not from the Masters of the WWE Universe line. But I wanted to put Brian Myers in the custom, so I did. He's one of my favorite wrestlers. Then we have representing Ninjor, the prize fighter Kevin Owens. I painted the legs on this one. You can kind of see like the shorts. I cut the shirt up on the figure and I put it on the Ninjor thing. And then I did the same, cut a piece of it so I can have KO back here. I painted the handles on the weapons. This is all his fists right here, and that's KO's head. He's a little bulkier, small head, but I do like this one as well. It's one of my earlier figures. Then we have King Shinsuke Nakamura. Pretty cool. He represents Slamurai, I believe his name is. I believe that's who it is. But yeah, so I put it on here. He's a king. His armor is this is kind of like his mannequin stand. So I painted this gold. I painted it white. Then I painted this here. And then, when he's in battle, he'll put all his armor and stuff on. So it's actually really cool. See if I can get a better. This one, he was the king. I think he won King of the Ring or something like that. These figures are by all means not perfect, as you can see. There's still some unfinished on there. But hey, I like this one too. Then there's the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns. I painted the shield gold. That's, at first everything was gold when he was doing the Tribal Chief character at first. And this one's pretty simple. I just put a shirt on him, and then I actually have another gauntlet as well. So when he first started out, he was wearing gold stuff, and then he started doing red. I was supposed to do another shield that was red, but I never got to it. But now he has two arms with different shields. So I painted both as well because they were black. I'm not sure who he represents. This was the stuff that he came with for his figure of the WWE Masters of the Universe. Maybe Mephisto, but I don't know. And then there's Cody Rhodes, one of my current favorite wrestler. He doesn't represent anyone. I literally just tried to make a cool Cody Rhodes figure. That's all it was. He has Man of Arms armor on. I try to make them different colors. I painted the trunks myself. As you can see, this is kind of his AEW gear that I painted. Obviously, he's a champion now. So, I put the Cody Rhodes on the side over here as well. But yeah, that's Cody. And then here's an unfinished one. It's supposed to represent Wondar. I'm not done with him yet, but this is L.A. Knight. So I wanted to do Kurt Angle over here, but like I said, I've just lost interest in doing it. I prefer just to stick to YouTube unboxings and reviews and stuff like I've been doing. I am going to finish him eventually. So if I do finish him, just go over to my, my Instagram and he'll be on there. A lot of the guys you're seeing now are, some of them, they're not even on there, like Seth Rollins, Scarlett, and Karrion Kross is not on there. He's teased. But, the rest of these guys I posted on there and I did some cool videos. Some of them I didn't. But yeah, these were fun to do and I enjoyed doing them at the time. But when you spend a lot of money just to do one figure, you're buying the Masters of the WWE Universe one, you're buying the WWE figure one, and you're painting and you're spending all this time and all this just so it looks good. It just takes a lot out of you and it kind of just burns you out a little bit. So, but yeah, let's take a close up of everything and that's about it. It's a long video, but hey, it's pretty cool to see what I've done to me. All right, so here they are one last time. If you guys want to know what I use, what I did, and all that, feel free to hit me up. But yeah, I spent a lot on. There's Brian Myers' head for that figure. The Tonka, like I said, I'm proud of that one. Show them off some more. Pretty cool. Yeah, this one's easy to do right there. But yeah, there they are, guys. My customs of the Masters of the WWE Universe line. Very proud of my figures, but things must come to an end. Eventually, I will finish everything, but like I said before, just it's became a lot, and these figures each, depending on if I painted them, the figures probably cost me like over $50 or something like that. And I did do it all at once. This is years of making these things and painting, and then hours of sacrificing sleep, and it just burnt me out. So, but I'm gonna store them and one day display it with all the other masters of the WWE Universe. I think I could have made another 6 waves with the way I was doing this. So, but thank you guys for watching. I think it's kind of weird that I'm ending this way, but hey, and every episode is going to be the same. So thank you for patiently watching this 20-minute video. I hope you enjoy the content, my customs. I enjoyed making them. And like I said, if you have any questions or anything, feel free to hit me up on Instagram. Tell me how I got the parts, what I did, what paint I used. I'll be happy to give all that information out. If you want to buy them, I don't know if I'm willing to do that, because it's not going to be no $20 figure. It's going to cost more than that. So we can talk, but I'm not trying. But if you see anything you like I said, and you want to know how I did it, feel free to contact me. But until next time, guys, thank you for the support. We're almost to 250, and we're definitely going to be giving away that Hiya Toys Rodan. I'm excited for that, and I can't wait for you guys to be a part of it. Until next time, peace.